How to Start a Business Part 14. This is another fucking good piece of advice. But how bad do you want it? Do you want it like you want the fucking air you breathe? Are you willing to die or succeed? Two options. No on the fence. No in the middle. No one in here, no, one or the other. Figure it out. Make the decision. And chase that motherfucker like your pants are on fire. This session is going to be about motivation. And David Goggin, this is another guy I'm going to mention a couple times, was the one who kind of inspired me to start my business. He's got a great audiobook or regular book, depending if you're a reader. I'm not a reader. I'll listen to an audiobook over reading any day. Because I'm not very book smart. I like chainsaws. That guy helped me start my business. It just didn't have anything to do with business. It was just pushing yourself and, self-transformation, trying to be the best person you can be, the baddest motherfucker you can be. I was 250 fucking pounds. I was out of shape. I just got fired from my welding job. And I was like, fuck working for somebody else, man. I'm sick of it. It's not getting me in the direction I want to go. I'm salary capped. Everybody around here is paying this much. I kind of hit the top wage, and I wasn't very impressed with it. Wasn't really getting ahead much more than I thought I would at 20 an hour versus 25 an hour. Which is shit tickets compared to somebody who starts a business and figures out how to charge accordingly and do the work efficiently. Dan Pena, that's another guy you guys should check out. He'll light a little fire under your ass. And that he says, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You are who you hang around with. If you're hanging around with a bunch of motherfuckers just sitting on the porch all day, bullshitting, don't really have any motivation or drive to go anywhere, do anything, or get after it, how can we make things better? How can we hustle today and do something for ourselves? You want to be around shit kickers. You don't want to be around a bunch of people rubbing their belly buttons, drinking, and getting high all day. That's not very productive. That's not going to help you get where you need to go. You want to be around people who are making moves and inspire you to do the same. You know what I'm saying? So, David Goggin says, motivation is crap. And I fully agree with that. It comes and it goes. He says if, it's raining outside and you got you grab your sneakers and you're ready to go for a run or whatever, it's raining, you're just going to go back in the house. No matter how bad you want to run, you're motivated. You're not driven. When you're driven, you just go back inside, grab a raincoat. Big fucking difference, guys. I mean, it's as simple as that. That's a big one. So definitely get on your motivation, man. There's 1,000,001 fucking videos out there on YouTube and 1,000,001 people online, and your music, guys, the shows you watch, all that shit has a semi effect on you in some way, shape, or form. So try to listen to something that's gonna bring that fire. It's gonna light your fire. You know what I'm saying? I like music with soul in it. I like positive shit. I like go hard shit. Akira the Dawn. He's got this music genre called lo-fi or whatever the fuck it's called. And basically just gets inspirational people and he takes little nuggets, sound bites, and puts them on beats, and it's fucking dope. He's got one with Jocko. He's got two of them with Jocko Willings. Listen to all of them. I mean, Jordan Peterson, if you want to help figure life out a little bit better, your philosophy. Alan Watts. I mean, there's a lot of positive shit out there, guys, if you really dig. Another thing is, too, guys, I don't play video games anymore. I'm not bashing you if you do. I just personally don't have time for it. I get my thrills from business now. I get my thrills from making moves and watching my empire expand, as one would say. So that that is big, guys. You gotta have something that's gonna be constantly fueling your fire, keeping you driven, not motivated, driven. Big fucking difference. So I think I kind of hammered that home. Next thing I wanted to get into was what you say to clients matters, guys. When I started out, I told everybody I was going to be here on this day, this time, and then I was be late or something would happen. And they take you seriously, guys. So be careful what you say. You know, when I walk up on a tree and they're like, "You think it's dying?" I don't know. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not so obvious. So you want to say phrases like "it appears," or "should," or "maybe." And I know these aren't exactly professional terms you want to be using all the time, but the point I'm trying to make is when you tell somebody I'm going to be there at this time, exact date, time, and you know you're kind of juggling this business thing, you're still figuring shit out. Your time is the enemy, guys. Time is the money. I figured money out. I figured out everything in life except for fucking time. Time is a motherfucker. So time management is so huge when you start a business, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Manage your time. We got enough time. I'll get into it. But yeah, it appears I should be there around 8 a.m. That means you're not lying to them. You're telling them that's the aim, that's the goal. We're going to fucking try and be out there at that time. But if it's 8:30 or 9 a.m., you didn't sit there and fucking lie to them and show up an hour late. You said, I should be there. You didn't say you were going to be there. Big fucking difference. So my stump guy taught me the game, bro. And this is another beautiful thing about networking with other companies and y'all throwing each other work is they throw you business advice too. You know what I mean? So, big heads up there. My stump guy pretty much broke it down for me. He said, look, you basically get about 4 work days out of a week. You know, if you consider rain or maintenance or estimates, you're going to have to go do estimates. If you want to keep getting jobs and keep bringing work in, you better go do your fucking estimates. And sooner rather than later, when that client finally makes a phone call, you know, usually the first couple of people they talk to get the job. So a salesman can go in there and fucking just say the right words in the right order and they got the fucking job. So be on your shit. Get out to the fucking estimates ASAP. Back to my stump guy. What did he tell me? He said, so, okay, you're looking at 4, 8, 16 work days out of a month. Now I know we're all like, oh, I gotta do way more than that. Well, just worst case scenario. 16 work days out of a month, just in case rain comes, just in case you got to do maintenance, just in case you got to do estimates one day. You know, you're going to have family you got to go spend time with, shit like that. So add all your expenses up for the month. Your fucking, to your insurance, your food, going out, with your lady, whatever the fuck. Add all those fucking expenses up and divide them by 16. Okay? That, every fucking penny, guys. Every fucking penny, your sodas, whatever the fuck. Add it all up. Don't fucking lie to yourself. Get that math down. Divide it by 16 work days out of a fucking month. And that's your daily rate. You break that down into hours, whatever the fuck. So I consider a day 10 hours. So when I go and look at a job, I'm like, oh yeah, this will take me about 10 hours. I charge my daily rate. So your daily rate is all your bills and expenses, plus what do you want to make? You know, if you're starting out, you might want to go a little lower. I like to go 400, 800 a day, plus all my expenses. You know what I mean? So when I go to a job, okay, this is going to take me 10 hours. I'm charging my daily rate. And then I'm going to add on all expenses that this job's going to acquire, like dump fees, or do I got to rent a piece of equipment to do the job? I'm adding all that in there on top of my fucking daily rate. So that is huge, guys. Get your budget on, get your math on, and kick ass cheap bubble gum. Love y'all out.